What if the son you raise with every sacrifice, luxury cars, college tuition, unwavering love, turn around and hired strangers to end your life, your wife's, and your other boys, all for a quick path to millions in inheritance? And what if, in the chaos of that betrayal, you found the strength to forgive him completely, even pleading for his life years later? This is the heartbreaking twist in the Bart Whitaker story, a case of family loyalty shattered and rebuilt in ways no one saw coming. And right now, in late 2025, it's blowing up online again with new discussions on redemption and justice. Let's step into Sugar Land, Texas, a picture-perfect suburb southwest of Houston, where manicured lawns and backyard barbecues define success. It's the early 2000s, and the Whitaker family seems to have it all. Kent Whitaker, a steady comptroller for a construction firm, and his wife Patricia, everyone calls her Trish, a beloved elementary school teacher, built their life around love and stability. Kent's the rock, tall, soft-spoken, with a faith that guides every decision. Trish, warm, nurturing, the heart of every school event and family holiday. Their boys, Kevin, the younger one, bright-eyed and full of energy despite a learning disability that meant extra tutoring and attention. He's the glue, always smiling, dreaming of college and a future in business. And then Bart, Thomas Bartlett Whitaker, the older son, born New Year's Eve 1979. Charismatic, bookish, with a quiet intensity. Kent and Trish poured everything into him. Private schools, a gleaming Ford Explorer for his 16th birthday, even a $4,000 Rolex when they thought he graduated. From the outside, it's envy gold. Family vacations to the lake house, Sunday dinners, Kent coaching Little League. But beneath, subtle strains. Bart, always the overachiever on paper, felt overshadowed by Kevin's needs. He buried himself in dark reads like Camus the Stranger, stories of alienation and rebellion. And money? It whispered temptations. The family's estate life insurance policies. Bart knew the numbers added up to $1 to $1.5 million if tragedy struck. By 2003, Bart's 23, supposedly grinding through Sam Houston State University on a business track. Kent and Trish foot the bill. Tuition, a swanky lakeside townhouse in Willis, weekend parties. Truth, Bart dropped out months earlier, lying about classes, grades, everything. The pressure mounts. He's not just failing, he's scheming. And those schemes? They start small, then turn deadly. Rewind to high school. Bart 17, star of Clements High's theater club, but trouble brews. 1997. He's caught masterminding 7 burglaries. Not petty stuff, but calculated hits on homes, pulling in friends as accomplices. Juvenile court slaps his wrist. Probation community service. Kent and Trish, they double down, more support, more chances. He's our boy, Kent says. We believe in redemption. College hits and the lies stack. Baylor first, then SHSU. Bart transfers, but ghosts classes. To cover, he spins tales of academic probation, part-time jobs. Meanwhile, resentment festers. Kevin's disability means Trish spends nights helping with homework. Bart sees it as favoritism. Why him? Friends later recall inventing, "I'm the one carrying us." The turning point, fall 2003. Bart's out of school, broke, facing the end of the gravy train. He confides in old acquaintance Adam Hip, a Clements buddy now in the military. Over beers, the pitch. Hypothetical ways to cash in on family tragedy. Hip balks but listens. Bart floats ideas. Arson to Grandma's lake house during a reunion. He even fakes burns to sell the story. Singed arm, hospital visit, all for sympathy. It fizzles when relatives cancel. Plan B, the ambush. Bart recruits Chris Bashir, a sketchy acquaintance, and Stephen Champagne as driver. Payment? A cut of the inheritance. They scout the house, time the routines. Bart's role? The bait. Motive crystallizes. Not just money, but a twisted revenge against a life he feels cheated him. The expectations, the comparisons, the perfect family that's suffocating him. December 10th, 2003. Graduation night. Bart says he's walking the stage. The family buys it, hook, line, and celebration. But as they pull into the driveway, the nightmare unfolds. Pappadeaux's Seafood House in Stafford, a Houston staple for milestones. The Whitakers arrive beaming. Trish in her favorite dress. Kevin cracking jokes about frat parties. Kent toasting to new beginnings. Bart smiling through the facade, heart racing. It's his fake diploma night, the lie that seals fates. Home by 10 p.m. The Yukon crunches gravel in the driveway. Bart jumps out. Forgot my cell phone inside, be right back. He slips in the unlocked door, arms the plan. Brashear, masked and black-clad, waits in the shadows with Kevin's own shotgun. Ammo swiped from a lock safe earlier that week. Champagne idles a getaway car 2 blocks away. The family enters. Kevin first, 19, trusting, spots a burglar, and freezes with a half-smile. 1 shot to the chest. Trish next, protective, steps forward. Another blast. Kent last, lunging to shield him. Takes a round to the shoulder that shatters bone. Bart, he struggles with Brashear, gets a graze on his arm, just enough to bleed, not cripple. Screams echo. Brashear bolts over the back fence. Neighbors flood in. Cliff Stanley, the Good Samaritan next door, cradles Trish as sirens wail. She whispers last words to Kent. Tell the boys I love them. Life flight to Memorial Hermann, but Trish slips away en route. Kevin's gone on scene. Kent clings, airlifted, fighting shock and grief. Bart, bandaged, traumatized, feeding cops a story. The gunman was black, hooded. It was random. In the ER haze, Kent's first thought isn't rage. It's forgiveness. God gave me peace, he'd write later. I forgave the shooter, and somehow I knew Bart was tangled in this. But evidence? It's coming fast. Bart doesn't mourn. He flees straight to Mexico, vanishing like smoke. 2,000 hours, 26:00, the manhunt and crumbling lies, 6 minutes. January 2004, funeral doubleheader. Trish and Kevin laid to rest side by side. Bart plays a grieving son, but cracks show. He's cashing sympathy checks, eyeing the will. Kent, rehabbing his arm, starts digging. Phone records, odd alibis, Bart stories don't add. Where were you really that night? Kent presses gently. Bart deflects. Dad, I'm hurting too. By June, Bart bolts. Tells Kent he's hitting a club in Houston. Poof, gone. Crosses into Mexico with $3,000 cash. Reinvents as Rudy Rios. Odd jobbing in a furniture shop near Monterey. Fake backstory. Wounded vet from Afghanistan. Locals buy it. He even dates. But back home, Kent's private investigator uncovers the plot. Hip flips, immunity for testimony. Details the lake house fire, the ambush blueprints, Bart's cold motive pitch. They're holding me back. Time to cut ties. Brashear and Champagne cut deals too. Brashear, life, parole in 30. Champagne, 15 years. Their words? Bart ran the show. Staged it all. Warrant dropped September 2005, capital murder. Parties to the crime. Mexican federals snag him in a Cerralvo raid. No fight. Extradited smooth to Laredo. Bart's mask slips. Tell Dad I'm sorry, but it wasn't me. Trial looms. But Kent? He's already written the book, literally. Murder by Family, a raw memoir of loss and grace. Subscribe to Blackheart Cases True Crime to continue and stay updated on our weekly dives into betrayal, shadows, and light.